The emergency session of the Galactic Council had been called with unprecedented urgency. In the vast amphitheater of Nexus Prime, representatives from 43 worlds gathered in their environmental pods, the air thick with tension and the low hum of universal translators working overtime. Ambassador Elena Vasquez stood alone at the central podium, her black diplomatic uniform stark against the rainbow of alien physiologies surrounding her. 3 weeks had passed since humanity's abrupt withdrawal from the peace negotiations, and now she had requested this extraordinary assembly. The weight of a Thousand Eyes compound, multifaceted, bioluminescent, and stranger, still pressed down upon her. Chancellor Viridian's crystalline form caught the amphitheater's light as he called for order. The Council recognizes Ambassador Vasquez of the Terran Federation. The floor is yours, Ambassador, though I must note the unusual circumstances of this gathering. Elena's hands remained steady as she activated the holographic display. The air above her shimmered, revealing a three-dimensional star map centered on human space. Red markers pulsed ominously throughout the display. "Honored delegates," she began, her voice carrying clearly through the vast chamber. "Humanity stands before you today, not as supplicants seeking peace, but as a species forced to confront an existential threat that endangers us all." Murmurs rippled through the assembly, the chittering of secthari mandibles, the harmonic resonance of Crorian concern, the wet slithering sounds of flux agitation. Ambassador Thexland's forearms gestured frantically as she attempted to process this unexpected development. "The message we received during our last negotiation," Elena continued, "contained intelligence gathered by our deep space monitoring stations. For the past 18 standard months, we have detected systematic movement of an unknown fleet through the Outer Rim territories." The star map zoomed out, revealing the true scope of the threat. Beyond the established boundaries of known space, a vast cloud of energy signatures moved with predatory purpose toward the galactic core. "These are not exploration vessels," Elena's voice hardened. "Our xenoarchaeological teams have identified the energy patterns. These ships belong to the Devourers." The word hit the assembly like a shockwave. Several delegates immediately began rapid consultations with their homeworlds, while others sat in stunned silence. The Devourers were ancient entities that had supposedly consumed entire galactic sectors billions of years ago before vanishing into dark space. Councillor Zethrak of the militant hegemony, a warrior species that had remained neutral in galactic politics for millennia, rose from his reinforced platform. His battle-scarred exoskeleton gleamed under the chamber lights. "Impossible. The Devourers are myth. Ancient stories told to frighten primitive civilizations." Elena's expression remained impassive. "Our analysis suggests otherwise. The fleet consists of approximately 12,000 vessels, each measuring between 15 and 50 kilometers in length. They've already sterilized 17 uninhabited systems, stripping them of all matter down to subatomic particles." The hologram shifted, showing the devastation. Star systems reduced to empty void, not even cosmic dust remaining. The mathematical precision of the destruction was more terrifying than any explosion or conquest. Furthermore, Elena continued, "Their trajectory analysis indicates they will reach the first inhabited worlds within 2 standard years. The outer colonies." "Your colonies, Councillor Zethrak." The warrior's mandibles clicked in what his species considered deep thought. "Even if this intelligence is accurate, what response do you propose? The combined fleets of all our worlds number perhaps 8,000 vessels. Which is why," Elena said, her voice dropping to a whisper that somehow carried to every corner of the amphitheater, "it's time for war." The statement landed like a physical blow. Delegates erupted in cacophonous discord, the subsonic rumbles of the Titan ambassador, the piercing harmonics of the Crystal Syndicate, the rapid-fire binary communications of the synthetic collective. War? Ambassador Thexland's translation implant struggled with her emotional intensity. Human, your species advocates violence as solution to everything. This is precisely why we cannot trust. Not war against each other, Elena interrupted, her voice cutting through the chaos with surprising authority. War against extinction. Total mobilization. Every shipyard, every resource, every technological advancement shared between our peoples. A unified galactic defense force, unlike anything in recorded history. Chancellor Viridian's form flickered a sign of extreme agitation. The logistical impossibilities alone, 43 different technologies, incompatible command structures, conflicting military doctrines, are surmountable, Elena replied. Humanity has something the rest of you lack: experience in total war. We've been fighting each other for millennia. We know how to rapidly adapt, integrate, and innovate under pressure. More importantly, we know how to make the hard choices. She gestured, and the hologram changed again, showing detailed tactical projections. Earth's military strategists have already developed preliminary battle plans. Combined Crorian shield technology with Sekthari bioweapons, enhanced by synthetic collective computational power and supported by flux adaptive materials. Titan engineering capabilities married to human tactical doctrine. The chamber fell silent as the implications sank in. What Elena was proposing wasn't just military cooperation, it was the complete integration of galactic civilization for a single desperate purpose. Dr. Youthmore of the Pacifist Union, a species that had forsworn violence for 3,000 years, spoke with difficulty. And if we refuse? If we seek diplomatic solutions with these devourers? Elena's smile was sharp as a blade. Then in 2 years, there won't be anyone left to remember that you tried. She began collecting her materials with the same methodical precision that had marked humanity's withdrawal from the peace talks. Earth will begin military preparations immediately. Any species that wishes to join our coalition is welcome. Any that prefer to face the devourers alone. She shrugged. Natural selection has always been humanity's most honest teacher. As she walked toward the exit, the profound silence stretched behind her. 43 civilizations grappled with the terrible mathematics of survival. While somewhere in the darkness between stars, an ancient hunger stirred toward the light. The age of galactic peace had ended. The age of survival had begun.